You're watching the Sunday Night Sports Blitz, brought to you by Southern Quality Ford.
Welcome back to the Sunday Night Sports Blitz. We're joined now by LSUS head men's basketball coach Kyle Blankenship. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Hey, thanks for having me. It's my pleasure.
Happy to have you, Coach. So last week we sort of previewed your season, and of course we talked about how the 2019 season ended. Sort of take us through maybe how much that fueled you guys through this offseason to get prepared for 2020, because things did not end probably how they should have in 2019.
Well, I mean, last year the way it ended was tough for a lot of people, and unfortunately we were one of those teams that were really hot at the end of the year, #1 seed in the national tournament, and a lot of people had us predicted that we could win a national championship. And so to have that just taken away just so suddenly was tough. But eventually we had to get over it because we knew that, it was out of our control. And so we did that. But we had a mindset coming into this year that we were going to take advantage of every opportunity that we had to stand on the court and to go play. And so we've really done that. We've had a joyous occasion every time we've been out there with each other. And, it really fueled us into propelling us to be the best that we could be this year.
I know you guys were hungry to get back on the court, and we actually just highlighted 2 of your newer players. So kind of walk me through the recruiting process, how you ended up with both Sleepy and Jelly on your team, and did you know they were friends before? Kind of how did that work out?
Well, we thrive off getting Division I transfers, and so when that transfer list comes out, I'm always going down it and looking for different names. And I came across a couple of guys that were down at McNeese State, and I had an old coaching buddy that was down there, and I contacted him, and he first put me in touch with Jelly, and I tried to contact him, and I couldn't reach him for a couple of weeks, and I found out he was part of that Jelly fam, and they were like, man, you got to get him through social media. So I went on there and talked to him, and then throughout that process, I talked to Trey, Sleepy, and we just started the recruiting process, trying to get them to want to come to LSUS. And some of the times when you have 2 guys transferring from the same school, they may not be the best of friends. You don't know. So I got to find that out and try to figure out which one I think might fit best at LSUS. So I asked their coach down there. I said, hey, tell me a little bit about both of these guys. What do you think? Could I get both of them? He goes, oh, Coach, they're best friends.
Wow,
go after both of them. And so I did it, and throughout the process, when I bounced that idea off both of them that they could come play together at LSUS, they got really excited, and fortunately it worked out in our favor.
Now, those aren't the only 2 transfer players you've got this offseason. You also added some more guys as well, right?
Right. We picked up a big man from Texas Wesleyan who's a perennial power at the NAIA level, and he was an NAIA All-American last year. He's having to sit this semester due to some ineligibility because of COVID. He had to go home. His mother suffered from COVID in the spring.
Oh, wow.
But we were fortunate to pick him up. There's kind of a backstory there with him and Jelly. They played junior college together.
Oh, wow.
So he helped us in the recruitment of him. And then we got a big-time Division II transfer that averaged 17 points a game at a D2 last year. And so, like I said, we thrive off of transfers. It's worked for us year in and year out, and fortunately we were able to get some quality ones again this year.
You guys are thriving out of the gate so far. Very fast start to 2020. You're still carrying the nation's longest home winning streak. So far, from what you've seen from this team, what are some things that maybe make you feel like this team can be as special as that 2019 team?
Well, it's just the team camaraderie. I know that's kind of coach speak, but this team, day in and day out, they have fun with each other at practice. There's no animosity. They don't care about who our best player is. They don't care who's scoring the points, who's getting all the glory. They just want to win. And I think when you interview them, that's what you hear from all of them, is that they just want to win. And the guys that we had last year, they still feel like they have some unfinished business. And so early on this season, we play fast just like we always do. We're very guard heavy, but we get up and down. We can put the ball in the basket. But I love the way this team really guards. We fly around the court. We force a lot of turnovers, and we just try to create extra opportunities for ourselves so that we can ultimately have a successful season.
It's paying off so far in 2020, right?
Right, absolutely, man. We 4-0. Like you said, we've got our home win streak run up to 29, and with our last win in our last game, we set the school overall record for wins in a row at 18. And so that's pretty special to be a part of. That's a credit to last year's team, who really set the bar at winning 14 in a row to finish the season, and then this year's team coming in and picking up right where they left off.